All right, let's take a look at current events. Uh-oh. Here I go, here I go. All right, let's see here. Unix workstations? I don't know what that's about. What is that about? Okay. So it looks like an old school computer terminal, right? It might be from like 1990. Popular in the 80s and 90s. Okay, well. Fair enough, fair enough. You can still find high-performance workstations. Workstation technology in 1987. All right, let's go to Prologue. So, yeah, let's go to language tracks and find Prologue. Still unhappy about this one. It seemed really unfortunate. All right, let's do this one. Okay, so I was supposed to do isogram. That one is required. I found it confusing. I'm going to try, wait, convert a binary number to its decimal equivalent. Man, I'm going to struggle with all of these. Given a number from 0 to... Okay. How many is this? 999,999,999,999. Spell out that number in English. I remember doing this one. It might have been like Code Wars or something. I think that's a good one. Look how far along it is. I think a lot of these are hard to do in Prologue. Which one was it that I did in Reason ML? Anagram, right? So anagram is fairly early on the Prologue track, right? Or is it? Yeah, right here. The thing is, I don't think any of these other programming languages are much like Prologue. I think the closest might be Erlang, but only in some ways. Some mostly kind of superficial ways, I think. But still, we did this in Reason ML. We could knock this out in a few more. Like... What if we were to try this? Which one would I try this in? Ruby? Oh, wait a minute. It's not marked as complete in Python. From collections, import counter. So do we want to import a counter for Prologue? I mean, not import, but like create a counter? Shoot, man, I'm not even sure how. I'm not sure how to do anything in Prolog. I mean, a few things, I guess. A few things, right? Like, I knocked out Hello World, Wedding Woes, Infer Family Relations from some basic facts, Queen Attack, Triangle, right? So those were some basic ones. I managed to get through them. Actually, these weren't so bad. So now Prolog is meant to be good for string processing. I think. Prolog. A string, it's a list of char codes. Okay, so use DCG, right? So in order to do these string questions, I believe we need to learn DCG. All right, so Prolog, string manipulation, analysis, and transformation. Learn to use DCG. Hmm. Okay, looks like we've been there. Tutorial for DCG. Generate or parse lists far beyond the canonical DCG task of parsing text. Okay, so how about if we just want to parse text? Or maybe not even parse. Like, we're not even really parsing, we're just doing... So we don't want we don't want to go as far as DCG yet, do we? We don't even want to parse at all. We just want to look and, like, count some things, I think. Which... Let's see. List of char codes, okay. Prolog map, hash map dictionary. What do we have? Prolog. Swipple introduces dict as an abstract object, and the syntax is as follows. Tag, key 1, value 1, key 2, value 2. Okay, so, and is this Swipple? Cannot hold duplicate keys. Okay, good. New dict where the key values in new replace or extend the key values in the original dict. Let's take a look. Put dict. New dict in, dict out. Some examples. Okay. Oh man. What is this? Mr. Sunshine? Okay. What's okay. So if we have a dict and we can put things in it, then we can use that, I think, to create our counter. We just have to go through the list of chars, which was mentioned here, right? So list of char codes. Okay, so then they had this. So did any of the ones that I did previously have a list in them? I don't think so. Let's see, what was my iteration here? Yeah, there was not anything like a list here. So let's not do anagram. Let's try isogram. This is the next one in Prolog, and this would be really, really good to get knocked out. So we have to check whether a letter is repeated anywhere. Okay, so that ought to be doable. So in Prolog, do we have a kind of car and cutter? I don't recall if we do. Is this Prolog? No, this is Lisp. It's got to be Prolog. Lists and sequences. Okay, okay. Ah, yes, like Erlang. Yeah, so, some of the some of the syntax is like Erlang, right? So, yes, cool. Okay, so let's try going in here to isogram. So we're gonna go to exorcism, prolog, isogram. Okay, do I have anything in there? No, it just says isogram phrase. Perl navigator, that's not a good idea. Okay. So when the phrase comes in, we think it should be a list, right? That's what this person is saying. So they said L equals whatever, and then it came out like this, apparently. So that should be, I guess, fine. So we just want to see if any of these get repeated, but it's only if they're letters. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. I don't feel ready to do this one, but here we go. So the phrase that comes in is going to have a head and tail. They have to be capitalized because they're variables, head and tail. Okay. So then I guess there should be a list of what we've seen already or something. Prolog list. That's what we were just looking at here, right? Prolog list and sequence. Okay. Okay, so that's good. And okay, I do remember having seen this before in one of those other Prolog books. Okay, so that's fine. So in Prolog, do we have like a set, bag, hash set, something like that? Hash set in Prolog. What a weird answer. I need to make a hash set, and my first thought is to use an associative list or a dictionary. Huh. Okay. So... Why is the answer like this? Like, I don't know. If you don't know the answer, then why answer? All right. Well, maybe it is helpful, but it doesn't seem that helpful. Let's see. I wish I hadn't clicked on this answer. It it seems like this guy just doesn't know. Am I crazy? Okay. Let's close that one. That one's annoying. Um we're just trying to see, have we seen a letter before? So I guess we could probably try to sort the list. Can we sort the list? Prolog sort list. What about some special built-ins? Are there any special built-ins? That's what I'm looking for. Um, where is my Swipple? Where's my Swipple? Swipple, Swipple. Okay. Documentation. Built-in predicates. List operations. Sort. Yeah, it's right here. Why are these Stack Overflow answers so weird? It's maybe the asker didn't specify Swipple. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, sort is right here. True if sorted can be unified with a list holding the elements of the list sorted to the standard order of terms. Duplicates are removed. Okay, so if we're doing isogram, then maybe we don't want this. I think we want is char. And some n comes in, and we are going to say true. Man, the few that I did were like not much. Okay, so we're categorizing triangles, equilateral, isosceles, scalene. You have disabled comments. I didn't mean to. This was only 6 days ago. It feels like a lifetime or something. Okay, so Swipple Boolean. Okay, so we want one true, 0 false. Okay, so 1, and that is n greater than something. Okay, yeah, like this. N greater than Okay, so let's look at the ASCII table again. All right. Greater than 64 and n less than 91. Okay, do we end that with a period? Yeah. Okay, is char n1 if 96 greater than 96 and n less than 123, right? So is char n, so n conditionally is a char if one of these matches, right? Okay, so then dupe list elements, and so that's going to be E1, E2, tail, but we don't need to look at the tail, so I'll just do that. Okay, so now let's choose the correct equality operator. My notebook's in my car, but prolog equality operators. Not tutorials point. Here, right here. Swipple always. Okay, so equals. In other words, and unless you are writing hairy control flow code, if you are using double equal, you are probably doing it wrong. Use single equal instead, says this person. Did I use single equal in here somewhere? No, I used arithmetic equals here. Okay, I'm just going to go with arithmetic equals. I think it's the safe one because I'm comparing two numbers. So that's going to be E1 arithmetic equals E2. So here we have list contains dupe chars. List so dupe list chars would be E1, E2, discard E1 arithmetic equals E2 and is char E1. So then I think I need another one where it's dupe list chars where head is passed in first. So head, and then tail head, discard, like that, maybe. And so then that's head. Arithmetic equals tail head is char head. Something buzzed here, let's see. All right. Head, tail. So then we would say not, which I think I saw here somewhere. Built-in predicates not equals cut disjunction or, oh, interesting. Negation. But do we have logical negation? Swipple logical negation. Logical negation. Let's see. So this is going to be dupe list chars head tail, and then we put or List contains dupe chars 10. Okay, but what about if that's not a thing? Do we need a base case? List stuff? Okay, let me see. List. Prologue. Iterate list. Let's see. Swish, Swipple. Oh, the base case is like this. Okay, okay, okay. So that is list contains dupe chars with nothing. Then we say, then what do we say? We just say no, right? No, okay, so it's gonna be no dupe list chars. Oh man. I'm floundering. Oh, I think my posture is bad. And my thoughts went back to yesterday with that dumb Faro small talk thing. I'm so annoyed at that. Ah, yeah. I wish. I wonder if I could make my desk setup here more like ergonomic. Like, I think the chair is just kind of lame. Like, I guess I can push it back closer to the wall. All right. So, yeah, it looks like I'm just not going to be able to get this done. I'm I'm gonna have to give prologue some thought. Like this is such nonsense. Like this is really, really illogical. Um, maybe it's better with it's really, really illogical. Okay, so yeah, that is actually a bit better. Yeah, there's no element of logicalness to whatever I'm doing here. I don't think. Probably try to move some things. Make some of this better somewhere. Okay. Um, yeah, no element of logicalness here at all. Then I was annoyed at LFE because when I tried to run the test, it wouldn't want to go. Okay, so some of these last few ought to be doable. So like bank account Erlang, it's listed as a medium. Okay, yeah, I'm not set up very well, huh? It's almost the end of the year, and I just need to finish these, man. Okay, so I feel like giving up and logging off already because this place is an absolute mess, and I think I'll feel better if I take some of this crap out. Like if I just take an hour and do that. And then this prologue thing is absolutely demolishing me. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it early right now and just throw out some of this crap.